goodness. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
That's Wedding Day Rose just coming into bloom.
This looks like it's been here forever, has it?
That was the idea. I mean, I always dreamt that I wanted to have a folly, because there are a lot in this area. And I also wanted, because the Roman connection in this area, to have some mosaics.
So, do these mosaics have meaning? Because I've spotted cats. Is that
you're very
relevant?
good.
Is that relevant?
No, it is. Now, you have to tell me if you can see any other
That looks
shows.
like candelabra. Yes.
What show of mine has candelabra in it?
Phantom.
Very good.
Yes?
Yes. What on earth is that? What is that?
That
horse.
is Bob Crowley's brilliant horse from Carousel. And when the show run ended, it was outside the Shaftesbury Theatre. I couldn't bear to throw it away. So I said, I know exactly where I want to put it. I remembered these trees, and I wanted to see it galloping through the trees. It's a fabulous beast.
Magnificent, isn't
Great.
it?
Now, Cameron, if you're going to miss your train if you're not careful.
And I can't take the horse?
No, you can't.
No, no. Goodness me. Well, we're carrying on, aren't we?
We are,
We've got loads
absolutely.
more
All right,
to
I'm
see.
going to go.
See you
Bye-bye.
again.
Lovely to
Bye.
see you.
Bye-bye.
It's quite a statement, isn't it?
We've got an even bigger statement over there. It's the elephant from the Les Mis movie.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by. When hope
Of
was
course, you're so fortunate because you've got this incredible setting for the garden. Tell me about the building itself.
Well, a medieval priory church that obviously stopped being a working priory due to the dissolution of the monasteries. Then a farm for 500 years. And then an architect called T.E. Colcott was commissioned to turn it into a gentleman's residence around 1900, whose other claim to fame was building the Palace Theatre in the West End, where Les Miserables ran for 15 years.
It was meant to be. You were meant to find this
I think we were. And also, the previous owner, Georgia Langton, and her husband, she's a garden designer. So she took a very ordinary garden and put all the structure in here. All the box shapes, the yew, all of the topiary, the Portuguese laurels, and it's that structure that we have taken on and developed and filled in and enjoyed.
And what structures? I mean, look at this is like a coco de mer or perhaps a peach.
No, we call it the bums.
You just go straight there.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Well, you know, I couldn't possibly comment.
I dreamed that love would never die.
How hands-on are you?
Well, look at the scars, fingernails, the knees. I mean, it's not exactly an opening night outfit, is it? And I've got my secateurs here,
That's
ready
proof
to go.
indeed, proof indeed. Now, look at this. This, to me, shows such a masterful use of colour.
Well, it's interesting because I never draw any plans. I just get the plants and I find what feels right. For example, this Scabiosa blue butterfly, I was in the nursery beds until last week, and I just thought that colour worked really well with the variegated Miscanthus morning light. The general tone along here is much calmer and softer. For example, this geranium blue cloud, which I love, when it comes up, you see the cut leaf rather pale, and that's when the stick supports go in, because it really, I mean, we're only in June now. You imagine by the end of the summer, it's up to here, and then it is a blue cloud as opposed to a complete blue flop if you don't put the supports in.
One day more, another day, another day.
Oh, Michael.
This never-ending road to
Oh, my goodness.
these men who seem to know my crime will surely come a
Lovely,
second.
moisture-loving planting. I mean, this rather mad cacophony of colours, but it works.
Absolutely, we're really lucky because it's such a heavy clay soil here that the pond stays as it is, and then I just dig down, remove the clay and put in good soil, compost, moisture comes up and the plants absolutely love it. I mean, look at all of them here. All the different candelabra primulas, the persicarias, iris, the Santandesia, and that's survived. That can be quite tender, but because it's really deeply planted, it does survive. This is one of my favourite views of the garden, through the gate, down the rill, to the bench at the end.
I I love this, Michael, this sort of froth and effervescence of the grasses and the wildflowers there. But actually, this feels like quite a formal space otherwise.
It does, because we have the crocuses coming through here, and once they've finished flowering, we let the grass all grow up, then the roses bloom. This is Rosa complicata, and it floats above it. There's actually support in there. It's quite clever. One of the wonderful things is the emotional impact I feel in this garden seems to be reflected in the visitors as well.
Yes.
They feel something when they come through here. And I just think that's the most magical thing about this garden.
It's infectious. The geometry of these box hedges, I mean, this is absolutely immaculate. This area does have a very special atmosphere.
It's funny you should say that, because 22 years ago, this is the first part of the garden I saw properly, and I virtually burst into tears. And the wonderful thing is that 22 years later, I think, wow, I live here.
I can well believe it. And look, thank you so much for showing me around. I feel like a very lucky girl.
Come back.
I will.